The first time you stop crying, you no longer think that life is easy. That is the moment when you are no longer young. You begin to learn how to live, how to behave, how to hide your feelings, and how to pretend you are okay. You learn to be containing and express what you want. And you make a lot of excuses, not only to others but also to yourself, about what you did or did not do. Of course, you also have so many reasons and explanations for what you are feeling, but sometimes you are still unbearably sad. You are sad because the moment you lost your innocence was the very moment when you realized that there was no turning back, that the pleasure and laughter that you shared with your friends were only for a while, that moments of friendship and happiness would eventually come to an end, that you would never be able to be so silly and naive again, that you would never be able to dream again. You are sad because the person who had ever loved you seemed to be the biggest present that you have ever received, and yet they were gone. You are sad because your parents would one day remind you that it was time to let them go, that they could no longer be a big rock and shelter anymore, that they were also human beings. You are sad because life just does not always have a happy ending. You are sad because the person who you believed would be with you forever would suddenly leave you, leaving you broken with a lot of unanswered questions. You are sad because you have become so selfish and you want your parents to stay with you forever, and you want the people that you love the most to be with you for eternity. You are sad because you are pressured from every direction. Your parents, the teachers, the people around you, society, and even yourself. You know that you should be thankful for what you have, and that there are still a lot of people who have less than you. But you do not know when you can stop grieving. It seems so long ago. I remember how life used to flow, whose only rule was that everything will eventually be all right. Yet life hasn't quite found its way back home. I was naive then, but did not appreciate it until much later. Then came the expectations, demanding attention as urgently as any instinctive need. Joy followed, as a reward for attention carefully yet effortlessly poured into some resemblance of happiness. And then followed sorrow, not because of what came or went, but because it never should have been that way. The first heartbreak taught many hard lessons, mostly that youth is like condiments, that nobody knows how much they need. Then maybe the thing is not to mourn it like a lost country, but to keep smuggling little pieces of it across the border. Buy bubble gum even if your teeth complain. Race someone to the corner just to lose on purpose. Wear something ridiculous you'd have been proud of at 15. Let music be too loud in your ears, even if only for one song. Keep a jar for every strange thing you find. Ticket stubs, a lucky stone, a receipt from the day nothing special happened. And when you think of your youth, don't bow to it like a ghost. Walk beside it as if it never really left, as if it still knows your name. And subscribe to this channel.